Hello. Hello, everyone. We're here to watch Donald Trump in Florida, Palm Beach, talk about fish. Hopefully. I don't know. I actually have nothing on fish, but that is the most interesting strike. But actually, he's talking about shipbuilding. He might make a fish joke, but I've got some yes strikes. I've got some no strikes. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy because there was a little doubt that this would even be open or closed press, so I don't know. But we just got the White House stream, so we're chilling out. We're watching it. Anyone got some strikes? I have yes, Democrat, because it's in Palm Beach. So I think, usually when he's in Florida, he's more likely to make these type of Democrat jokes. Talk about Democrats. He's more like a Republican base he's talking to. No dividend. I think that got a little high. I don't know. He's not talking at a rally, right? I think that's where he would say stuff like dividend. No economy, although that was pumping. So I don't know, but I got no economy and yes, transgender because of the RFK. I think if he talks a little bit, he will go transgender for everyone. So you on the why for dividend? Explain Loom, because I think there's not an audience to talk to. So the reason he hit Warrior Dividend, I mean, he can hit Warrior Dividend, obviously, but I was on Warrior Dividend, yes, for the rallies because it's talking to a base, but here he's just talking about shipbuilding. Like, I don't know. He's not talking to a military base. He's more talking to like the leaders of shipbuilding, if that makes sense. I don't really know though. This is why I'm not sized up on anything. One, because I'm hugely sized up on Trump's Kennedy Center honors tomorrow. So I'm thinking that is the day I'm going to hit past 10K tomorrow. So we might do a celebration then. Or I will lose everything. That'll be fun. So I'm not too sized up on this market just in case. I don't want to go so over. But so if we lose, we will still be in sight of the 10,000. But Trump loves his dividends. I believe he'll speak out the troops and, of course, toss that in. Warrior Dividend. Okay, so I was really in on Warrior Dividend for the rally, and it got really low. It got super low. I should have live bought it. If anyone saw that live stream, I was a complete pussy. I just held my shares the whole time. I was like, oh shit, he's not gonna say it. I thought he dodged at first, but he said the Warrior Dividend, and he said it multiple times. But he was like talking at a rally, so I was very confident he's gonna say, of course, there's gonna be military members there. Today, I'm not so sure, but I mean, that's why I'm on the no. I thought it was just like priced too high, but obviously like the market disagrees with me now. I mean, it's at 43 cents now, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna try this new layout I did. Whoa, low-key a dub layout. Okay, yo, who did this shit? Low-key a dub layout. You got the White House, you got the buying as well. I as well have the other one. This one's decent too. So, but this is like a studio. This is the little studio, buying studio we got. Just to watch the speech. Probably if I see money, I'll probably buy it. But like live trading this is gonna be maybe more the move. I mean the biggest strike I have is transgender at 200 shares. Like I'm not totally in line with this speech. I would like fishing, but 33 cents is too high for a fish joke. If it was like, dude, if I was on this market earlier, when it got lower to 20 cents, that's when I should, if I had limits or something. All right, Donnie. We're just going to vibe out to this Palm Beach. He just came off golf. He is vibing. He just golfed for like fucking 4 hours. He probably has a couple margaritas in him. So I'm expecting him to say Democrat, at least. That's the yes I have. He's in Palm Beach, too. So usually he hits these type of Democrat jokes when he's got a Republican base to joke about, too. Which there certainly would in Palm Beach, so. She called up my phone. Department of War really tanked. They don't think he's going to introduce Pete as that? I guess he's the Secretary of War, so yeah, that wouldn't count, but like I like this Democrat at the 66. Here, I'll do some more bids. 66 cents, like 50 shares. As long as I keep my eye on roll call, keep my eye on fourth, and make sure this isn't going crazy. Thoughts on 8 wars? I believe it's really low. You ended 8 wars. I don't know. He's not getting questions today, so I'm not sure he'll hit 8 wars. Market says no. 65? At 62, that might be EV. Actually, at no for 8 war. You think he's going to say 8 war? You going to go on that tangent? I ended 8 wars. This is my 8th war? I'm not sure. It's more on fish building. Like, that's more of like a Q&A. We'll see, though. If he takes hella questions today, he might get to it. On Russia-Ukraine. But apparently I'm cooked on this no what did I have? No dividend. No dividend, no economy. We'll see, though. Economy, that's just got to be too high, surely. 41 cents for no economy. It's about fish building? I don't know. Hey, we'll put 50 cents at 41. Or 50 shares at 41 cents. He says it in the intro, I'm cooked. Also, I got this at 12 cents. I thought that was pretty cheaper on transgender, especially for the one that is a catchphrase, transgender for everyone, but as well that RFK did that. RFK Jr. just did the announcement of a bunch of genitalia changes. So a bunch of legislation on what you can do with your genitalia. So he might hit that we ending transgender for everyone. So I'm hoping for. I don't know, if this goes really long, we get questions, this is probably kind of likely. I'm not even gonna lie. Trump does love saying transgender for everyone, so. Azul, we're not there yet. Not there yet on the 10K. The things fluctuate. We're gonna hit 10K tomorrow at the Kennedy Center Honors. That is when we're gonna hit 10K. I've got $6,000 on the Kennedy Center Honors, so we're gonna either make or break 10K tomorrow. Today, this is a little fun. Trump fish building, shipbuilding. He's going to be catching fish, making jokes. But tomorrow is the big time, bro. Tomorrow we pass 10K or we don't. I'll put on the suit tomorrow. That would be fun. So essentially what the Kennedy Center Honors is what happened is he's done that celebration like 3 weeks ago. So like ever since 3 weeks, I've been looking at articles, seeing what people said, what he said he didn't say. And I've been stacking up on the on that market. So 10.03K on the profile. Yeah, I believe if you go on my ideas section, you'll see it fluctuates. So at least I don't have to sacrifice my newborns. We hit our 10K goal, but we're going to completely cross it tomorrow. 10K is hitting tomorrow. If you know what I'm saying, like either tomorrow I'll be down to like 8,000 or I will be up to 12,000. So tomorrow is the day that I say it, and like in my mind, I cross it or not. Because the real bet is like the end of 2026. So, I can't lose it by the end of the year. But we did at least not have to sacrifice our newborns. I did say if I don't cross $10,000, I do have to kill my children. And I told my mom that, and she was like, oh, very sad about that. I was like, don't worry. It's a lock. It's okay. I will cross the number. So I was just telling her that's conviction. Imagine White House puts a "we will begin shortly" just to close it. That'd be fun. All right, Trump, we'll have some fun. This is some Palm Beach vibes. I kind of prefer these to the Oval Offices, if I'll be honest. It's more Trump in a casual state, even though this is with Pete Hegseth, and it's about shipbuilding. Pretty official, but he was just golfing for 6 hours, dude. Of course he's going to say transgender for everyone. He's in the vibe. He's had a couple marks, hopefully. Come on, Donnie. Anyone have Christmas? Christmas as the highest strike? Merry Christmas, everybody? Ain't no way he says Christmas. Let's be honest. Put on the elevator music. Little vibe though. Donald Trump's 5th favorite word, tariff, all the way down. Tariff probably doesn't even hit here, knowing it's shipbuilding. Hottest, 57 cents? No? We really think 40% likely he goes on hottest country in the world? I guess hottest hits in different ways. He's used hottest before as adjective, but that seems a little crazy to me. 56 cents? No for hottest? Let me see. It seems a little low for me. I'll take it at 56 cents. Notice how I don't penny jump, even though I do notice someone penny jump me there. What's up, Semper? How you doing, bro? Just bought some Ukraine Y, says Azul. He's liking Ukraine. Well, I did notice. What's the analogy with Russia being so high and Ukraine not? Is that not just a great analogy? He's had Ukrainian delegations at Mar-a-Lago all week. Ooh, we're talking about Zelensky coming. We're talking about other people coming in Ukraine. Pause. Keep going. He just talked about the Ukrainian girl as well, not 2 days ago, that got attacked. I mean, this has nothing to do with this, but I could see Ukraine. I was saying before, Russia's so high. Where's Russia? Or it was. I have no Russia here. At 1 share. So, you know, we're fucking balling out here, but Russia was at 49 cents and Ukraine was at 35. I thought he was gonna say Russian though. Okay, I think we're getting it. We're getting captions here, so like surely he's about to pop out. There's a soft deadline on Ukraine accepting the peace deal by Christmas. Ooh. Soft deadline. Anything's a soft deadline with Pete, huh? No, it's more like Marco Rubio, but I like it too. Did we get BB at Mar-a-Lago? Do we have a Mar-a-Lago market? Here we go. Oh no. Who will visit? This is before 27 though. Oh, 26. BB, he's not even there yet. This is crazy. Zelensky's not popping out though. I like that. Do you think questions? Surely if there's questions, he hits Ukraine as well. Like, I don't think there actually will be though. Based off my context, understanding, but I know I'm not the best at guessing the exact structure of these like Palm Beach events. It's a little different, but I don't think they're gonna be Q&A, but if there is, then Ukraine's pretty much a lock, dude. Surely someone's gonna ask about the peace deal. I hope it's canceled. I have 2K shares at 3 cents for them not talking, dude. What are you, the fucking Grinch? I hope it's canceled? You hope nothing happens? Dude, come on. Your heart needs to grow 3 times bigger. If it's no on... What did you get no at 3 cents for? Like strength at a point? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, on Netanyahu. Yeah, that's way more likely to get canceled in this event. I'll tell you that. I don't know, there was a report. This has been so high for so long. Like the last, week? The last week it's been pumped to 95 cents, so. Why so confident for transgender? It's not I'm confident, I just like the price. So I got it at 12 cents. You can still get it at 12 cents. I just think because of RFK Jr., he made that new, he just tweeted it out. There was new lawmaking on genitalia. What you can and cannot do with your surgical operations on your genitalia. So, and Trump has a catchphrase for it, transgender for everyone. So if this just goes long, it's kind of like a, if this goes super, super long, he's likely to say transgender for everyone if he just goes on a ramble of shit he's been doing this week. But I'm not confident at all. I just like the price at 11 cents. It's at 12 cents though, I mean. This is going to be about shipbuilding though. It has nothing to do with transgender, but you never know with Trump. He can weave in transgender for everyone. He's been kind of on it. It's been on his mind recently, so. Otherwise, not too confident on many things on this market. I'm more just trying to be price sensitive, but like just reacting to price. I will say that I am down 14 bucks long term, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the number after, which will be even a bigger negative number. I'm probably more confident on Democrat. I feel like that might be mispriced, especially he's at Palm Beach. I don't know though. People were thinking he won't talk so long. Pete's set to talk. The Secretary of Navy's set to talk as well. So they could yap. You never know. And Trump doesn't even get his yapping because he's been yapping all the time during golf. But I'm hoping he had like maybe a marg or two and he's gonna just go on a transgender rant at the end. Got a question. What's going on with the mutilation of children's genitalia? W question, and then Trump goes, transgender for everyone. We're ending it. So we're just vibing out. We're gonna have fun with this. Maybe I'll see if they can anything live. We'll see how this actually works in structure, because of course with mention markets, structure is like the most important. Knowing how long things are gonna run, who's gonna talk, what's gonna look like. We're gonna see what this Trump mentioned, man. We need Donnie to pop out. People pricing in though the fact 2 people are speaking it as well though. That's why nothing's really at 80 cents. Strength? I think strength's a little crazy at 80 cents because you could definitely just say like strengthening, strongest, stronger, so many like grammatical tenses. But hey, I'm not confident enough to buy no, so that shows you. I'm taking N for nuclear and N for Department of War. N for nuclear? That hits more than Iran nuclear deal, so I kind of like that. Where's nuclear at? Where's nuke at? Am I getting hidden? Nuclear submarines, right? I didn't look too much into past transcripts, but nuclear submarines as well. But not decided on that strike, but I'd actually have to look at transcripts, I believe. Because nuclear, you would first think about, okay, Iran deal has nothing to do with this, but you have to look at when Trump talks about the submarines, whether he calls them nuclear weapons, nuclear submarines, other things. In Department of War, he's definitely gonna say Secretary of War when talking about Pete, but I don't know. Trump named it himself. He is likely to say Department of War. You think strength's way too high as well? I don't think it's way too... I mean, I think maybe for the fact Trump's... Hey, we'll do this. We'll buy that, and we'll put a limit at like 18 cents. Gotta remember to cancel that though when this starts, but Department of War signed a deal with XAI recently. Well, then that's actually bullish for Elon. Is it not bullish for Elon? Deadass, I would rather take Elon Musk on this weekly than a Department of War for an event. If he just signed a deal, you think he's gonna announce it today? You don't think he'll brag about changing the name? I think so. I think it's more like a joke, if anything. But yeah, he talks about Department of Defense. Nope, we changed it to Department of War because we are badasses. But there we are. We're in on no strength. There you go. Hopefully he didn't say it. Hopefully Azul's not 50 seconds ahead and he's already said it by now. But I would, if he did the XAI deal, we'll see this. XAI Department of War. Ooh, I like this. XAI Department of War with Elon. This is bullish on this weekly, yeah. I'd rather do it on this weekly then. I like that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Shout out Chow with the alpha right there. I did not even notice, but I'm like an Elon a lot more in that than There we go. Put some shares on Elon for the weekly because if he mentions it today, Trump is way likely to say Elon than XAI. Let's be honest. He's gonna say we made an agreement with Elon Musk. Oh, we got it. Here we are, Donnie. Our big Don. All right. Look at this setup. Okay, we got the little Mar-a-Lago gold crest. You know, Trump asked for that specifically.
Renderings of what we're doing.
Speak up, Trump.
So I want to wish everybody a big hello and Merry Christmas.
There's Merry Christmas instantly.
Welcome to Mar-a-Lago for this exciting announcement of the new
Okay, I got to cancel
Golden
these.
Fleet. We're calling it the Golden Fleet that we're building for the United States Navy. As you know, we're desperately in need of ships. Our ships are, some of them have gotten old and tired and obsolete.
Cancel.
And we're going
Cancel
to go the exact opposite
limits.
direction.
There we go. Okay. Lock
We're
in.
delighted to be joined by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, who's doing
Secretary
a
of War.
fantastic job, and Secretary of the Navy John Phelan. Marco Rubio is here.
Oh.
A great
Ukraine? Russia?
few words toward the end of last week. He spoke for a couple of hours on what a good job we're doing, which is true. As Commander-in-Chief,
Well,
it's my
missed
great
it.
honor to announce that I have
Missed Russia and
approved a
Ukraine right
plan
there.
for the Navy to begin the construction of two brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built.
Large. Not strong.
Battleships.
Not strong,
We
large.
used to build the Iowa, the Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big
All right.
battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times the. They'll be 100 times the force, the power,
Okay.
and there's never been anything like these ships. These have been under design consideration for a long time.
It's a fucking
and
huge
it
ship.
started with
They
me
got
in
it
my first
behind
term.
the Statue of
She
Liberty
said, "Why
too.
aren't we doing battleships like we used to?"
Look at this painting.
And the
Behind the Statue of Liberty, this ship.
these are the
All
best
right.
in the world.
You think that was
The
Gemini?
best,
Nano
the
Banana?
biggest, and by far 100 times more powerful than any.
Oh god, economy's
battleship
cooked
in the
here,
world.
isn't it?
So if you look at the Iowa, the Missouri, Wisconsin, Alabama, and others, but they were similar in size. Some a little bit bigger than the others, but if you take the biggest one, it's 100
He's gotta
times
speak
more
up.
powerful.
Trump, speak up.
They're longer by a little bit, but and they're bigger ships, but they hold much more.
Here we
They
go.
use the word lethality.
Lethality.
Battleships are the largest, sturdiest, and most heavily armed vessel built specifically for naval combat. While America has built many new warships over the years, they've tended to be smaller, and much smaller, and not conducive to
What did strength hit?
where we are and
He had strength?
where we're going, and peace
Or am I
through
the-
strength. But including we've
Jeez,
been
I'm
building
behind.
aircraft
Gosh.
carriers. We're going to be upping that also. We're going to be
Ah!
going
Brother
to
hit
a,
strength. Okay.
superior aircraft.
Alright, let me
We have
pull
the
out an
Ford
X.
class. We're going to be upping that to
We'll
a
get the
different class
fastest latency stream. Come on, come on,
aircraft
load.
carrier. And we haven't built a battleship since 1994.
Here we are.
These cutting-edge vessels will be some of the ship in the history of the world ever built. And again, it's 100 times more powerful than the
Alright, should be a little
previous
bit
Iowa
higher.
class, it's called.
What's up, Ray?
Those are the big ones that you'd see on a show. Victory at Sea. I don't know if anyone's seen Victory at Sea, but
Locks? I don't have a single lock for you today on this
they'll
one.
help maintain American military
An actual lock?
supremacy,
None.
revive the American shipbuilding industry, and inspire
Maybe
fear
fish.
in
Fish might be a
America's
lock.
enemies all over the world. We want
What's up, Nick?
respect. We're going to have it. We already have it. We're more respected now than we ever were. A year and a half ago, they laughed at us. Now
Oh,
they're
here,
respected
hottest is a
at
lock.
levels
Here you go.
that they've
He's gonna
never
hit it.
respected us. We envision that these
Never mind. Never mind.
ships.
Dodge.
We're talking about
Little
10,
dodge.
but we're going to start with 2.
He hit the year
and
ago.
we're going to quickly morph into 10, and ultimately we think it's going to be anywhere from 20 to 25 of these.
Ray, you're retarded.
But we're starting with the first 2 immediately. and
Hey, dude,
we're
if you
gonna
copy
then
trade me, set up a copy
be
trade bot.
very quickly
It would have worked.
involved with. I think we're going to do another 8, and then we're going to ultimately
8?
and pretty quickly have
8
a
wars?
total of about 20 to 25. We'll make that.
Nah, he's on
determination.
shipbuilding. Oh, look at that right ship on
We
the
envision
right.
that these ships will be
Look at that.
the first of a whole new class. of
USS
battleships to be
Defiant.
produced in the years to come. From Theodore Roosevelt, the Great White Fleet. You remember that? The Great White Fleet. To the legendary USS Missouri, whose massive guns helped win World War II.
Oh.
America's battleships have always been unmistakable symbols of national power. We stopped making them for whatever reason. I don't know.
Trump's
I
kind of
wanna
going off a little bit.
congratulate
Look at Pete.
John Thalen, who is
Standing like a G.I. Joe.
Secretary of the Navy. He came to me the first day we met.
He's kind of going hot.
Talked
Oh,
about battleships. And
he
I
hasn't
said,
hit Department of War yet.
absolutely on the right track.
Not yet.
Why are we doing other things? We have missiles, which are much more expensive. By the way, these battleships have tremendous numbers of missiles, but they also have guns.
Here's missile.
And in many ways, guns can do the trick just as
Used
well
to be a
as
strike.
missiles at
R.I.P. missile.
a tiny fraction of the cost. Once completed, these new
Transgender's
30
tanked.
to
I wonder why.
40,000 ton plus vessels.
Yeah, that might have been a donation,
will be
W
the
donation.
flagships of the American naval
see them.
fleet, and there has never been anything built like them. And I just want to, I want to be very clear that we're building them here. We're working with others,
Okay.
but we're building them
China?
here. We have great Navy yards. We'll be negotiating with some of the companies that are running those yards, taking
The
over
companies. He hasn't talked about
we
the
used to build
countries
a
there.
ship a day during World War II. Now we don't do ships very much anymore. We do military ships. We do submarines. By the way, we're 15 to 20 years advanced in our submarines over anybody else. That was one of the things that I did in my first term. We make the best submarines by far in the world. We're
Let's
at
see.
least 15 years advanced ahead of anybody else in
Ooh,
submarine development.
dodge
Most
the
powerful,
China.
that's right. The most
Dodge the
powerful
Russia.
weapon anywhere in the world.
He might hit
Undetectable.
China, though. He's getting really close.
So the battleships are going to be armed just in terms of guns and missiles at the highest level. They'll
Spam
also
missiles.
have hypersonic weapons, many hypersonic weapons, state-of-the-art electric rail guns, and even the high-powered lasers that you've been starting
Lasers?
to read about. We have lasers where you aim the laser at a target, it just wipes it out. We're going to have, there'll be the most sophisticated lasers in the world, and the most sophisticated laser in the world.
The
will
most
be on the
sophisticated
battleships.
laser in the world.
They'll also carry the
Gosh.
nuclear arms she-launched.
He really is
cruise
Homelander,
missiles
huh?
currently under development, which will be
There's nuclear.
instituted pretty quickly, but they're under development and they've
Nuclear
proven to be
cached.
extremely lethal. The U.S. Navy will lead the design of these ships along with me because I'm a very aesthetic person. Alongside
Very
our
aesthetic
partners
person.
in American industry, and we're going to have
Dodge
Pete
economy
Hegseth
here, Trump.
and Marco, and a lot of very talented people involved. But a lot of it's already been done. We've been doing this for months. The construction will create thousands of American jobs. We're going to have the jobs be created. I mean, already we have factories being built unrelated to this. Although AI will be a big
Unrelated. Here we
factor
go.
when it comes to these ships. They'll be very AI controlled.
AI on the
Today's
shipbuilding
announcement
conference,
is yet
dude. He's
another
been
step
loving AI
in
recently,
our
Trump.
Mission to make the United States Navy stronger than ever before.
Stronger.
Again, when you talk
Dang, you
about
could have fucking.
100 times the
You couldn't have
power
waited.
of these
That's what I was
massive
hoping for. A
ships
bunch
that
of
we had
strongers.
years ago.
Like it was
Pretty
Kanye West
amazing.
song.
And next week I'm
Ah.
going to meet with the defense
Oh.
prime contractors. I'm going to meet with them here.
We gonna get Ukraine now?
And we're going to be talking about production schedules because they're too slow.
Not yet.
We have many countries, allies, that are wanting to buy. We make the greatest equipment in
Hottest?
the world by far. Nobody's even close, but they
Greatest?
don't produce them fast enough.
The hottest
We're gonna be
equipment?
Meeting with them to
Not yet.
talk about the production schedules. We're going to have strong production schedules.
Another
And
strong.
the only way they're going to be able to do
All right,
that is
bad-
to build new
bad
plants.
beat,
Even
bad
with
beat.
the F-35, we have
That's
many
what
people
motherfuckers
want
will
the
tell you.
F-35 fighter jet, and it takes too long to.
Dude, we
deliver
could have
them
got
to
Bomber
allies
on
or
this.
to
That would have been
ourselves.
that would have been sick.
It's too long. The only way they're going to be able to deliver them is if they build new plants. They don't want to build new plants because that's expensive. So we're going to be discussing production schedules. We're going to be discussing CapEx spending. We'll be discussing the pay to executives where they're making $45 and $50 million a year and not being able to build quickly. They're going to make that kind of money. They have to build
Trump is
quickly.
low-key yapping. I feel like this
Again,
is
we
because
make
it's at
the
Palm
best
Beach.
equipment in the world, but they don't make
Pete
the
is a
best.
little confused too.
And we're going to be also discussing dividends.
Pete, look at him.
We
He's
want
like,
the
bro,
dividends
isn't
to
this
go
supposed to be my
into
conference?
the
What are we?
creation of
What are we talking
production
about here?
facilities. So we'll be talking about all CapEx, dividends, and
Dividends? Oh!
We're also going to be talking about
Wow.
buybacks. They spend so much money on
Not
buybacks.
even Warrior
Buy back
dividend,
their
just
stock.
fucking
I
dividends.
don't want them to buy back their stock. I want them to put the money in plant and equipment so
Okay.
they can build these planes fast, rapidly, like immediately. I mean, I have sold more planes than any president by far, times
Hey,
probably
Elon mentioned here?
20.
Come on.
So every time I go someplace, I sell 100 planes. That includes commercial planes, Boeings, etc., but it also includes fighter jets. And I'm always having to say 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, helicopters. Apache
6,
helicopters,
7!
8 years.
6, 7
India
in.
bought 'em. They want to get them. They don't want to wait a long
6,
time.
7.
So we don't want to have
6, 7.
executives making $50 million a year,
Ah.
issuing big dividends to everybody, and also doing buybacks. And then they say, well, we don't have the money to build the plant. They got to build plants.
Okay, build them
to
plants.
make F-35s, plants to make helicopters, plants to make the F-47 new jet,
Hella plants.
and that's it. And that's what I'm going to be talking to them about. They're going to start spending money on building airplanes and ships and the things that we need, not in 10 years and 15 years. We need them now. And we're strong about it. Last week, the Navy announced a brand new class of frigate. And
Frigate?
We're going to be working with the South Korean
Fucking
company.
frigate. Huh?
Hanwha, good
Just
company,
frigate, Trump.
recently agreed to invest $5 billion in Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. We're opening up the Philadelphia Shipyard. Once a great yard. Now it was a long time ago decommissioned. but now
Don't
it's
call it the hottest yard,
reopening.
bro. That would be so
Working
annoying.
with the Navy and working with
Chill out.
private companies.
It was a dead yard.
Record-setting defense.
Now we have
bill
the
I
hardest
signed
yard.
Last week authorized $26 billion to build new ships, including destroyers.
Just Dodge
and
economy.
Various others. We already have a lot of submarines, as you know, under construction. We're building a lot.
Dude,
of
economy's
submarines, I tell you, to be
a little
exact,
cooked.
We have right now
Come on.
15 submarines under construction or ready to start.
That's
And
a lot of
we have,
investment.
Again, the greatest submarine in the world with our technology, like they talk about chips. Well, I would
Chips?
say
Ships?
submarines are a bigger deal than chips. We have
Chips
we're
or
at
ships?
least
What are we talking
at
about?
least 15 years ahead of any other.
Dude, is that rules
competitor.
cook right there?
China,
What-
Russia, nobody can come close. We're also building right now 3 large aircraft carriers.
Fish
in
and
addition to
chips.
The ones
Did
we
fish
have.
hit? Fish and
And
chips?
We have actually interesting.
Low key?
We have a lot of submarines. How many submarines do we have now altogether? Approximately.
Oh, he hit Russia? Okay, thank God I only have one share.
We have over 30.
Okay, we're chilling.
These are the
Is he at
super
China
duper
yet?
subs, and there's
Yes.
nothing like them. So we're
Damn,
gonna
I
be
missed that
doing
too. He's been whispering.
From 12 to 15 brand new submarines.
You see how he flipped that
We
paper?
have
He's got a little bit left to
couple of
go.
other things going on.
Economy
We'll
might be
building
cooked.
Other elements of Navy.
That might
We'll
be cooked.
Fixing up headquarters. We'll be fixing up places for our great sailors to live. And we're going to be working very hard with companies, but we're also going to be penalizing companies that aren't doing a good job. For instance, when they built the Ford, Gerald Ford,
Gerald
the
Ford.
cost overruns were ridiculous. That was done in Norfolk, Virginia.
We got hit Democrat.
Talking about that with that company, the cost overruns were out of control.
Oh, no
In
Democrat
World
there.
War II, the United States built upwards of 4 ships per day. Can you believe it? 4 ships a day, on average. And it's now they weren't all big warships, but there were ships, freighters, tankers. And it's a tragedy that we allowed this incredible capability to just go astray. We don't
Ooh, might hit Biden
do
here.
that much anymore.
Was it
We
under
do build
Biden?
our warships, but that's about it. But that's a lot. We're going to restore America as a major shipbuilding power. We're going to ensure the USA is the most powerful fleet anywhere in the world, and long into the future with battleships helping lead the way and the submarines that, again, nobody competes with us on submarines.
Okay.
So I just want to thank everybody, and I'd like to ask Secretary Hegseth to say a few words, followed by the Secretary, but if you would, Secretary of the Navy. But
What could be a good
he's
mog
doing
here?
A fantastic job.
He's gonna let Pete talk,
by
the
the way,
Secretary
we
of
have-
Navy talk.
Drugs are down 96.2%.
Here we go. Here we go. He's still not
The
done.
United States,
He's ramping up
92.6 by sea.
by
And
sea.
soon we'll be starting
Not
the
water.
same program on land. The land is much easier. But every one of those boats that we knocked out
Fentanyl?
saved 25,000 lives. So
Ooh.
we saved 25,000 lives.
I'm buying a little bit of Fent here.
Every time we knock out.
We're
one
buying a
of
little bit of
those
Fent.
drugs pouring in, and you
Come
just
on.
have to see it. I mean, people say, "Oh, gee, do you think it was really drugs?" Well, just take a look. Bags all over the place. That's not fishing equipment.
Fishing!
Fishing rods on those bags.
Fishing
Going
equipment!
fast.
There's
When
the
you see a boat
joke!
with 4 engines or 5 engines.
Wow.
You know,
W.
going 40,
W
50
Trump
miles
with the
an
fish
hour.
joke. Fish and chips.
They get hit. We save 25,000 lives every single time we knock out a boat, and it's over 96% stopped by sea. We're trying to figure out who the other 4% are, frankly, and we're going to have the same success, but even quicker because it's much
Quicker.
easier on land. If they want to come by land, they're going to end up having a big problem. They're going to get blown to pieces because we don't want our people poisoned.
Oh, here we go.
300,000 people died. Probably last year, 300,000.
Oh,
A lot of people say it was 200. Somebody said last night it was only 175,000 people.
It was a
That's
trillion!
like 3 stadiums, big football stadiums filled up with people died.
Oh, was
But
it a
I think
trillion?
the real number is 300,000. We're not going to have that
What the
anymore.
hell?
So we're
Did
we're
he
doing
actually
a
say
great
it?
job, and we enjoy doing it. Our border is secure. Our country is strong. Trillions of dollars
There you
is
go.
coming into our
I'm a little
country from
delayed,
other
huh?
countries and companies.
You went yes
We're
on
building
fish? W, bro.
factories and plants, including auto plants, all over the United States of America.
Chill with the economy,
Without
bro.
tariffs, they
Chill.
wouldn't be doing anything.
Tariffs?
Although they were very
Ooh.
happy with the November 5th election.
November
But
5th
it's only because they
election.
want to avoid paying tariffs.
Oh, my
that they're all
gosh.
coming in. And again, the biggest number was $3 trillion in history. That was China many years ago.
China.
Now it's $18 trillion, and that's just
Yours
in
are
10
trillions,
months. We think
man.
we could hit $20 trillion. That's
Just
investment
chill
in
with the
United
economy.
States, including plant and equipment. So thank you very much.
There you
and
go.
I'll ask Pete to say a few
Wait, he
words,
didn't even a
and then
Democrat?
John.
That's crazy.
If you have any questions, we'll take them. Thank you.
He'll take questions. He'll probably take questions on shipbuilding, though, but
There
we're going
are
to get Pete talking.
no fishing poles, no fishermen.
He hit
and no
fish,
fishing
bro.
boats.
W
Just
Trump
drug
hit with
dealers
fish.
and narco terrorists, and with every strike, we're saving American lives. No other president was willing to do real deterrence. That's exactly what's happening. It's an honor to be here, Mr. President, Mr. Secretary, Secretary Rubio.
Live or down, which
to
is
talk
terrible.
about what peace through strength really looks
Unlucky.
like. You can talk about it, or you can invest in it, and you can build it. And that's exactly what President Trump is doing. At the Department of War, we're restoring the warrior ethos. In fact, the president mentioned the NDAA. We put into law merit-based. We put into law getting rid of DEI and political correctness. That's now
Department
part
of War
how our
cheap, then?
military operates, and you've seen it in record recruiting in the spirit
Maybe,
of the Department
live.
of War. We're
Says
rebuilding
he's
the
gonna take
military.
some
President
questions.
Trump did it once. He's doing again with
Fuck it.
historic investments
Oh.
today in shipbuilding. And we're
Someone
reestablishing
15
deterrence.
cents. I'll go 16.
Whether that's at the
We'll
border,
go Department
whether
of
it's
War.
through Golden Dome, what happened with Midnight Hammer and what Iran found out, those drug boats, and of course the Houthis opening up the shipping
watching
lanes.
Trump's
American
reaction here.
strength is back on the world stage. And the announcement of the Golden Fleet, anchored by new battleships, the biggest and most lethal ever, accomplishes all three of those things and marks a generational commitment to American sea power. Across the entire department, we are developing new operational concepts, deploying cutting-edge technologies, and making major investments, including in our Navy. This is
Major
happening
investments
in all
in
domains,
the
including
Navy,
space,
says
as the
Pete.
president has talked about before anyone else. So it's the highest of domains and the lowest of domains under
21
sea,
cents for
and
Department
especially
of
today
War.
in sea power that always has to be decisive, has been.
He
in
might not
history of
say it
America,
taking questions.
and
That's what
will
I'm thinking. He
continue
might not
to
say it
be
taking
under the
questions.
leadership of President Trump.
It'd have to be such a
We will
specific
make
question.
sure that anything that
I don't
flows
know.
from our country and with our allies flows freely.
It'd have to be
and
like a diss
uncontested.
on
New
Department of
and better ships will
Defense.
provide
I don't know if that comes up in
deterrent
questions.
Today
I think it
and
might
for
just be
generations
straight.
To come. This new class, these
Uh,
new investments,
drug
will be
boat
the types of things
questions?
that for decades,
If he does take them?
for centuries.
I don't know. This
American
is in
people
Palm
look
Beach,
back
though. It
and
might
thank
actually just be
President
straight
Trump for
shipbuilding
having the
questions,
vision
if that makes
and
sense.
the willingness to invest right now in capabilities we need today, tomorrow.
Dude, he's
and long
spamming the
into
invest,
future.
dude.
So, Mr. President,
Remember
thank you
that for a
investment.
Pete
I'll hand
mention.
it over
He
now
loves
to
this
the
word.
Navy Secretary.
He loves invest. And not investment.
Mr. President.
He'll hit invested, though.
Secretary Hexas, Secretary Rubio. Thank you for
Department
being
of-
here on a very
The
consequential
Secretary
day.
of
From my
War
very
is
first
done.
conversation with President Trump about serving as the Secretary of the Navy, he's talked about the great Iowa-class battleship.
There you go. Secretary of
Why
Navy's
America
up.
doesn't build ships anymore.
He'll probably go as long
with
as
that
Pete
kind
did.
of offensive
Trump will then take
firepower.
some
It takes the
questions
fight to the
later. He'll refer
During
some of
my
the
time-
questions over too. So
with our combatant
I don't
commanders,
know anything.
like
Anything to
Admiral
buy
Paparo
here?
and Admiral Cooper and our CNO Admiral Cottle. And what I've learned is that not only is the
Hottest
president's
no?
idea a good one,
I feel like this
it's
hottest no
something
might
that
be a
Navy
little
desperately
something.
needs and now has a formal
Nope.
requirement for.
Never mind.
The future
Never mind.
Trump-class battleship, the USS Defiant, will be the largest, deadliest, and most versatile and best-looking warship anywhere on the world's oceans. I want to thank the President for his vision to make this game-changing capability for the United States Navy.
Ukraine 24
Iowa
cents.
was designed
I'll take
to
this
go on the
25 cent.
attack with the biggest guns, and that's exactly what will
If
define
he takes
the
questions,
Trump-class
Ukraine could come
battleships.
up.
Offensive firepower from the biggest guns of our era. This ship isn't just to swat the arrows. It is going to reach out and kill the archers. And for the first time in
I like
generations,
Ukraine maybe on a
we'll have
question
new
on a
leg in
Q&A.
America's nuclear
I don't know. It
deterrence.
might just be all fish
Because
building
the
questions
Trump-class
though.
battleship will carry the nuclear-armed sea-launched
Shipbuilding. I
cruise
keep saying
missile.
fish building. Shipbuilding.
Striking dominance.
I
isn't
shoulda got
all that the
fish, yes, man.
Trump-class
That would've been cooked.
battleship brings to the fight at sea.
He made the joke.
It has the size and capacity to serve as a flagship for our fleet commanders so that they can command and control naval forces far out to sea. As shown in the series, and the President mentioned it, Victory at Sea, Admirals Bull Halsey and Raymond Spruance
Look, Biden still
commanded
at
the war in the Pacific
50
from
cent
their battleship
yes.
flagships
What?
during World War II.
48 cent
Now
yes.
this new battleship will
They're-
command
they're loving a
everything
Biden joke
from
here
warships
for the
to
Q&A.
drones and everything in between.
Or mention. You know, not even
We're
a
going
joke.
to make
Biden just gets mentioned.
battle groups great again.
I could see it.
And this is just one piece of the
48
President's golden
cents.
fleet that we're going to build.
There's
with
a
the investments we
48%
talked about.
chance he says
A new
Biden
threat-
in this Q&A about shipbuilding. Don't know about that. Ugh. We'll see.
As part of the Navy's high-low mix, we're moving out aggressively on unmanned vessels with funding from
Democrats
the President's
just
One
as
Big
high.
Beautiful bill to bring options to the fight and pull new, non-traditional defense partners into the American shipbuilding ecosystem. And we're making a generational investment in support ships.
Generational investment.
Logistics wins wars, and that kind of shipbuilding is the spark that will ignite the industrial base and help power the commercial shipbuilding that the President has called for. Under
Ukraine?
your leadership, Mr. President,
22
we will
cents.
have more
I'm in.
tonnage and firepower under construction than ever before in our history. Building the President's Golden Fleet means jobs across the United States now.
I do 22
There'll be
cents
work
there.
for shipyards everywhere, from Philadelphia to San Diego, from Maine to Mississippi, from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast. And for manufacturers
sleepy,
that will
it's
build
all right.
components for this
He'll wake up for
battleship
it, his
in
turn.
every state. The President has been clear. We must bring back
You
our
see him?
American maritime industrial might.
Bro snoozing off.
And he has told me many times that as Secretary
Wake up!
of the Navy,
Yo,
it's
Trump,
my
wake
job
up!
to equip our sailors to win the fight at sea with the finest ships in our history. To conclude, the U.S.
Need Trump to wake up so he can yap.
Will inspire
Need his ass to yap for me a little bit on this question and answer. Give this motherfucker a Celsius.
a source of pride for every American when it brings home our brave sailors who will sail defiant, raise their fists, and say, "We are peace through strength." And our adversaries will know when the Trump-class USS Defiant appears on the horizon, American victory at sea is inevitable. Thank you, Mr. President.
Let's get some
Now when a
questions.
conflict arises,
And let's get some hits
you are
on
going
some
to
yeses.
ask not one,
Except the
but
ones I
two
have no for.
questions.
That'd be cool.
Where are the carriers and where are the battleships?
Not these two.
Thank you.
Here we are,
I
Trump.
just want to mention that John Phelan is one of the most successful
Welcome back.
businessmen in the country, in our country. Been a tremendous success, and he wanted to do this. And
Calm down.
for nothing, he's taken probably the largest salary cut in history.
All right.
But he wanted to do it. He wants to rebuild our Navy, and you needed that kind of a brain to do it properly. So I just wanted to
Fairs?
give you a little information on him, which is probably enough. But one of the most successful men in the country, and he's that because he understands it, and he understands finance in addition to what we're talking
A little
about.
finance. Mention.
Somebody who's doing a fantastic job is
Not
Mark
economy.
Secretary of State.
Calm
And
down.
Marco, maybe say a few words, and then we'll answer some questions.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I don't have much to add. This is a phenomenal presentation. Thank you.
Here you go, Marco.
This is American industrial.
Maybe we
power
get a
to-
Ukraine.
This is the ability once
Couple
again
Ukraine
to
mentions now that
rebuild, to have
Marco's on the
industry in United States.
stage.
This is generation.
Marco.
Not just in terms of applying American
Marco
war power,
Polo.
increasing our ability to protect the seas. The U.S. Navy is the single biggest source of peace in the world of all of our forces because it gives us a global
No
footprint,
peace
but it rebuilds
mention.
American industrial
That would've been,
capacity.
a
The
yes,
ability
huh?
to make things again in our country has been critical to what the president's agenda has been all about, and this is a tangible reminder of it. And I know the country's grateful for it, and generations of Americans will be grateful for it. So thank you.
Thank you, Marco.
Nice.
By the way,
Little Marco.
I'd just like to point
Pop
out
out.
that these ships are made of steel as opposed to aluminum. It's a big difference, as you know. Battleships, the great battleships, had 6 and 7 inch steel hulls.
6,
These are gonna be
7.
likewise, made out of
That's
very
twice
powerful
today.
steel. Our steel industry is coming back very strongly.
That's
by the
2
way.
6-7s
It's,
today.
coming back at record numbers.
Dude, can we get 6-7 as a
And we're
strike,
gonna be
please?
using them for
Unironically.
the steel, but
Unironically.
the aluminum side, which, in all fairness,
That should just hit
is not the
twice.
same.
Okay.
So, John, we're going with all steel. I
Let's get
understand.
some questions in,
It's
Trump.
going to be something that people are surprised, more expensive, but not even comparable in terms of the importance and the strength. Yeah, please.
What's your timetable for these first 2 ships, and do you see them as
I
a
will-
countdown?
Double
we'll
six,
start-
seven.
We'll start almost immediately, and we'll probably talking about
Congrats,
2.5
Loom,
years.
on the dividend.
Do you see it as a countdown?
Double fares.
Just a counter to everybody. It's not China. We get along great with China. Have a
China
great
question, dude.
relationship
Your
with
China
China.
already hit, bro. There's no reason to
Not
ask the
China,
question.
it's,
You're fine.
Everybody. You don't know
China
who
already went
comes
yes.
along, but we just wanted peace through strength. Hopefully, we never have to use them. But there will never be anything built like these. Think of it. Those battleships are incredible. These have 100 times the power. Think of that. I mean, and they were big and they were powerful. You know, I thought about taking some that are in dry dock and changing them. And then when I said that, you know, if we did, would be about, we could increase, if we doubled them, they'd be at like just a tiny fraction of what.
Wrong
one of the-
thesis, right
this is the
outcome.
new technology, which is.
It was dividend through the stock
So,
market.
we
So
decided pretty
dividend
early on
CEOs
not to
giving
do
out
that.
dividends. Hey, a win is a win, brother. A win's a win.
You just referenced the lower amount of illegal drugs that are coming by sea, and you just said that you're going to start that same program on land soon. Are you just referring to Venezuela, or are you referring
No,
to
no,
other
anywhere.
countries in Latin?
Venezuela question.
Anyway, not just.
Trump has to say Ukraine. I'm hoping so.
Speaking of Venezuela,
Ma'am?
oil. What are we going to do with the oil that we have?
Gonna do with
Oil.
what?
The oil that has been seized. The United States seized 1.9
No
million
oil
barrels
gas
of
strike
oil
here, huh?
on December 10th.
We're gonna keep it. We're keeping it.
Where's it? Are we going to sell it or
We're
put it in
gonna
the
keep it.
strategic
Maybe
oil
we'll sell
reserve?
it. Maybe we'll keep it.
Dang, I need him to go low
Maybe
key
we'll
off on
use
the
it in
Venezuela
strategic reserves.
for this
We're
mental
keeping it.
institution
We're
on the
keeping
weekly.
The ships also. Yeah, please.
Dang it. It's more a border strike,
About
but
Venezuela, sir, have you spoken to American oil companies that have had their assets seized about what a post-Maduro
Yes.
Venezuela would mean for them
Maduro?
to come back and restart the
All
operation?
the big ones. Yeah.
Maduro in the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, please.
Completely dodged by Trump. Fucking
Fucking
Sigma. Doesn't give a shit about no Maduro.
Between the U.S. and Venezuela.
We're talking about with Venezuela.
Bro,
Yes.
I know anyone with Maduro knows,
Well, you had a
like,
different kind of a president.
they gotta be
before
shitting
me.
themselves.
They didn't mind being ripped off. They didn't mind being robbed.
Dang.
They didn't mind drugs pouring.
Look at
into
that
our
dodge.
country. They didn't mind the jails of Venezuela and
Oh.
Nicaragua being emptied into the U.S., where they take over Colorado and other places. I do mind. So you had a different kind of a president. I hope people
Biden?
are enjoying it because we've
Biden
never
dodge?
been respected more than we are now. Yeah, please.
Okay, woo, bro, he almost got on the hottest right there. We're more respected.
Thank
Bro,
you.
brother, chill
Thank you,
out.
Mr. President. Were you surprised by the number of photos of Bill Clinton in the Epstein files?
Epstein
And commit to
question!
their photo?
Finally, bro. Finally gotta address that
Were you
shit.
surprised by the number of photos
Bill
of Bill Clinton in
Clinton?
the Epstein files? And can you commit to their full
That
release
should have been
by
a
the end of the
weekly,
year?
bro.
Some of
Come
the
on.
victims were protesting
Bill
that too
Clinton should have
many
been
of
a
them
weekly.
were redacted.
I know there are a lot of people that
Or
are
redacted.
angry about all of the pictures of other people, you know, but I think it's terrible. Look, I
I
don't
know
like
Maduro.
I like Bill Clinton. I've always gotten along with Bill Clinton.
There's Bill Clinton.
Nice to him. He's been nice to me. We've always gotten along. Respect him. I hate to see photos come out of him.
We know y'all got along, Trump.
Democrats, mostly Democrats.
Democrat!
Republicans are asking for, so
Okay.
they give me their photos
Fair.
of me too. Everybody was friendly with this guy.
We know you're
Either
friendly
or
with
not
him,
friendly,
Trump.
but
You don't.
he
We've
was around. He
seen.
was all over Palm Beach and other places.
You're
He-
friendly with
Obama
Bubba.
was his best friend, Larry Summers. And Bill Clinton was a friend of his, but everybody was.
This Democrat.
I actually threw him
From
out of
an
Mar-a-Lago.
Epstein question.
And as a person that was in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, he said hottest?
Mar-a-Lago this is Mar-a-Lago.
You win
It's the
some, you
hottest
lose
place
some.
I think it's the hottest place in the world, but it's the hottest place in Florida. And everybody would come here. He'd come here.
Mar-a-Lago's the hottest place in
No,
the
I don't like
world.
the
That's how I
pictures of other people being
lost?
shown. I don't like
Brother!
the pictures of other people being shown. I think it's a
That's so
terrible thing.
out of the ordinary.
Bill Clinton's a
Uh,
big boy. He can handle it.
You win
but
some, you lose some.
You probably have pictures being exposed of other people that innocently met Jeffrey Epstein years ago, many years
There's
ago.
Epstein.
And they're
Bro,
highly
Epstein not
respected
even on the
bankers
mention
and
market.
lawyers and others, and they'll end up because of.
Is it on the
guys like
weekly?
Massey, who's a real
Yes.
lowlife, whose polls
Wow.
are down to about 9%, by the way, in the great state of Kentucky. If you look at Kentucky, Kentucky is such a
Look at this.
great place, but I don't know. They've got a couple of people on there that are very strange in terms of leadership. But Massey's a loser, and he likes it, and that he works with the Democrats. He's just being used by the Democrats because
Democrat twice.
What this whole thing is with
Double.
Epstein is a way of trying to deflect from the tremendous success that the Republican Party has. Like, for instance, today we're building the biggest ships in the world, most powerful ships in the world, and they're asking me questions about Jeffrey Epstein. I thought that was finished. I believe they gave over 100,000 pages of documents. And
Jeez,
there's
bro.
tremendous backlash. It's an interesting question because
Interesting
a lot of people are very
question.
angry that pictures are being released of other people that really had nothing to do with Epstein, but they're in a picture with him because he was at a party. And you ruin a
All right,
reputation
Trump.
of somebody.
That's your excuse?
So a
There's
lot
a
of
party.
people are,
I don't
very
even know.
angry that this continues.
I was just pointing
A lot of
at people
Republicans are
talking to
angry
him
because
on
of
the
fact
side.
that
There's
it's
some
just
party.
used to deflect against a tremendous success. Look, we have $18 trillion coming.
Is he gonna say 8 wars now?
We have, I
On
believe
the
we're
Epstein
gonna have
question?
the most successful economy in history.
No!
We inherited a
Bro!
mess. Now prices are coming way down. Gasoline is less than $2 in some states. $1.99, $1.97.
On the Epstein question, he hit economy! How?
95 cents. Think of
Gosh damn it,
that.
Trump!
Nobody ever thought they'd see that.
Deflected from the
don't
Epstein
wanna talk
question
about
by
this.
saying the strike had no on.
Epstein, and the problem is a lot of Democrats are being caught up in the web, like Larry Summers. Larry Summers was the head of Harvard. He's now been forced to resign from every board he's on, and he was thrown off the Harvard
Dude, this is a
board.
yes fest. Low
He
key.
was, he was
You
at
gotta hit Ukraine
Epstein's
now.
Island a lot. I wasn't. I never went there, by the way.
Uh,
But fortunately, it's nice. But I never went there. But a lot of people did go there. But instead of talking about the battleships, or instead of talking about most favored nations drugs, we're bringing down drug prices like at a level that has never even been thought of, by thousands.
he's going
Think of
off.
it, by 1,000%, by 1,200, 1,300,
Jeez, Trump.
1,400% in some cases. A drug that sells for $10 in London is costing $130 in New York. We're bringing it down to $20, and they're going to go up to 20. So they're going from 10 to 20, which is a doubling.
Is he gonna hit inflation here?
It's a doubling. That's a lot.
You're edging it,
It's a
Trump.
doubling. But we're going down to 20. So we're going down, if you can do your own math, but it's
Wages are increasing.
2,000%, 3,000%.
Over inflation?
It's pretty amazing. And you know, the New York Times had a story about it, a small story, way in the back of the paper. It's the single biggest thing to happen with respect to drugs probably in 50 years. It's never been anything
Meanwhile,
like this.
but remember the question he was asked
my first
about
term-
Epstein.
I was able to get drug prices down 1/4%. It's the first time in 28 years that they went down. 1/4%. I'm so proud of myself. Now we're doing them 2,000%, 1,500%, 1,200%. That pill
Let's see.
that sold for $130 will now be selling, as an example,
Is it hit
for
Trump RX here?
$20
Trump RX?
because the rest of the world took advantage of us. Without tariffs, I could have never done it. I called up the heads of the countries, as an example. France, I spoke to a very good man, President Macron of France, and I said, Emmanuel, you have to raise your drug prices. He said, no, 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 we will not do that. I said, you have to. He said, no, I don't want to do that. Look, you're asking me for it to go to
Inflation?
$10 to $20.
I'll maybe take no inflation.
We don't want to do that. Now, in all fairness, no other president even tried. But if they
Biden?
did try, there was actually a fake story in stupid USA Today. I didn't even think they make it anymore. I haven't. But I saw a story where Biden was trying to do this. Biden never tried to do it.
There's the
didn't know
Biden.
He was alive. He never tried to do it.
Look at Biden, man.
But-
Look at Biden.
They're taking it from
Of course he's gonna hit
$10
Biden.
to 20. So he would say
He's never
the
gonna
other
go
one said
without
the same
saying
thing.
Biden.
No, no,
Be
we
honest.
won't do it. I said,
Should have
"No,
bought
no, you're
it.
going
Yes,
to
they
do
should have bought the
100%."
dip.
They said, nope, we're not doing it. We're not going to double our price because
Ah,
again, if
man.
you go from $10 to $20,
People were
you're doubling
confident.
the price.
We talked. There's a
We're coming
49
down, though,
cent
from
bid wall for
$1.30
yes.
to $20 because we're going to get the lowest drug prices in the world. Whatever the lowest price is called favored nations. We're going to have the lowest price. So I said, no, no, you're going to. No, no, I will not do this. Politically, it's unacceptable. I said, Emmanuel, you're going to do it 100%. Please accept it now. Be nice. You're going to do it 100%. No, 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 I will not. I said, yes, you are.
Watch
He
him
said,
in
"Why are you
transgender here.
telling me I am when I'm not, because if
That
you
shit would
don't
be
do it,
peak.
I'm going to put a 25% tariff on
That shit would be peak if you could just say transgender here.
America. And that's approximately 20 times more than I'm asking for with respect to drug prices. He said,
Lovin'.
"Oh, I see. I agree to do it."
He loves by
Many other
seas,
countries
skipping
have
by
done the
water.
same thing.
Sadly, wasn't a
They
strike
all
here.
said, nope, I will not do it. I said, all right, on Monday morning, you'll have the 25% tariff, everything you sell. In the case of
Tariff.
France, it was wine, champagne, cars, everything they sell. It's 25 to 30 times the price of what we're talking about, at 25%. Every single country agreed. And that was a big problem. The drug companies were difficult, but fine, because we have a certain control over the drug companies. We had no control over these foreign nations.
Come on,
So
Trump.
every single country has agreed to do this.
No one's stopping
So we
him.
will
They
take
gotta
that
stop
bill
him and ask a different question,
price
brother.
down as an example.
They're letting him go off like a
Not just
rant.
pills, we're talking about everything. We'll take it down from $130 a pill down to $20 a pill.
Dude, we already
rest
saw
of
the
the
drug
world will
announcement.
Take it from
Come on.
$10 a pill up to $20. It's the biggest thing ever to happen, and it's covered, barely covered in the New York Times because it's a fake newspaper.
Barely covered. Fake news.
How does the administration plan to ensure that there's sufficient workforce availability as you're producing these ships?
Could you speak up?
How does the administration
Yeah,
plan
that's
to
what I was
ensure
thinking too.
there is sufficient workforce availability as you're producing these ships?
We're going to
Enough
have it.
workers.
We're going to have tremendous workforce availability.
You not just say fake news.
We're also going to have robots helping us.
I feel like
We're gonna
that-
have a lot of robots
that's an
helping
easy-
us because we need it, and because we're going to town.
Did he not
we're
say
building
it?
a
This
lot
is so
between
weird.
The AI and the auto plants, so we're going to need robots. We're going to have robots, but
I
that's
swear he
gonna
said
help
fake
us.
news.
We're going to have tremendous workforce, and
I don't even
in
know
order
about
to
that one.
operate you're always going to need people. You know, you could have robots, but you're going to have to get somebody to start those robots, and you're going to have to improve the robots. But we're going to have robotic factories
You hit
plus
Ukraine here?
manpower. So we're going to have enough. We're going to need the help of robots and other forms.
Like in
of,
Ukraine.
I guess you could say employment. We're going to be employing a lot of artificial things, but the beauty is we're going to have more jobs than we've ever had.
Okay,
Just so you know,
that's a
the
bad
number
quote.
came out the other day.
That's a terrible
We have
quote,
more
Trump.
jobs right now in the
We're gonna
United
give
States.
jobs to robots,
More
but we're
people
gonna have
right
more.
now in the United
We're gonna have
States
more
than at any
jobs.
time in the history of our country. Think of that.
Oh gosh.
Pretty amazing. So we'll have
Yeah,
the
skip
help
drone
of,
there.
You know, mechanical help, if you want to call it that. But we'll have tremendous employment. They'll be paid a lot of money. They'll do better than they ever did.
He won't hit drone here though. Drone's more a war.
And expecting
I don't know.
a different kind of announcement today, hearing your Secretary of War and Secretary of State here. You mentioned strikes on land in Venezuela more than 15 times.
Dude, is he gonna hit
now,
Maduro?
just in your recent remarks. Why should Maduro take your threats?
Oh my gosh, he's gonna do it.
seriously?
He's gonna hit
He'll do
Maduro.
whatever he wants.
What's your end game?
Maduro?
What's your end
Well, he
game?
could do.
here?
There's no answer. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, we have a massive armada formed, the biggest we've ever had, and by far the biggest we've ever had in South America. He could do whatever he wants. It's all right. Whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do something, if he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough. But They sent their prisoners into us. They sent people from jails and prisons. They sent people from mental institutions and insane asylums into the United States, just walked right in because Biden had an open border policy. What the Biden administration did to our country can never be forgotten. They took in millions and millions, 25 million people over the course of 4 years. Many of those people were murderers and drug dealers, prisoners, rough prisoners. 11,888 murders. More than half of them killed more than one person. They came into our country. Now, I spoke to
Hello?
Jerome today. I spoke to
Oh
Tom
my
Came
god.
to
Dude,
see-
mental institution hit. Let's go.
They've done
Bro,
a-
my fucking mic muted too.
Came out very fast.
Oh my gosh.
happened.
Maduro
It was
hit.
one of the-
Bro, my screen's
Venezuela
fucked.
took
My screen is
advantage of
absolutely
the open
fucked.
borders
Okay.
that Biden created more than any other.
Oh no.
10-day
I was about to cross $10,000 and I died.
I mean, you have a
Are you
war
serious?
in Colorado. Look what happened
Dude.
in Colorado where they would occupy apartment houses. And he didn't want to do anything about it.
Hold on, let me plug everything in. Plug in my camera.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So in response to the United States taking sanctioned oil from Venezuela, Colombian President Gustavo Petro
Holy shit.
criticized the United States by saying, well, the
Are we
Southwest
back?
is stolen land and that it should be returned
Oh
to
my
Latin
gosh.
America. I just wanted to know what your response to that is.
He has to watch
We might
because
be back.
he's got drug factories.
We might be back.
They make cocaine in
Bro,
Colombia.
can't believe Maduro hit.
And,
Maduro
he's no friend
hit?
of the United States. He's very bad, very bad
Oh my
guy.
gosh, come on.
And he's got to watch his
Are you
ass because
serious?
He makes cocaine and they send it into
Cocaine?
the United States of America from Colombia. We love the Colombian people.
We're
I love
back.
the Colombian
Boys,
people.
we're fucking back. Oh my god, bro.
Smart,
Look what happened.
But their new
This is
leader-
what happens when Trump hits something unexpected, bro.
And you better watch it. You better
Oh,
close up those
no.
cocaine factories. They have
Oh,
at least
fuck.
3 major cocaine factories.
Dude, cocaine
You better
factories,
close them up
bro.
fast, yeah.
Oh no,
By
my
the way, it's made
my
and sold into
my
the United
desktop
States. Comes through Mexico.
is
Thank you, sir.
fucked,
You've
bro.
named
My
Governor
screen's
Landry to
absolutely
be new
fucked.
Special envoy to Greenland.
Yeah.
How do you,
I can't
what do
even
you
see
that role
anything. I
entail?
can't
If you
even
could
see
show
anything
your
on the
attention
screen.
to
I don't even know if I'm
He
still live.
viewed-
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't even know if I'm still live, but
Purchase. He said, "I'm governor
I
of
can't believe he
Louisiana."
hit Maduro.
He said, "I would love." I didn't call him. He called me. He's very proactive. He's a great
Fuck,
guy.
bro,
He's a good
Maduro?
guy. He's a deal maker type guy.
It's because they asked 50 questions about
We need
it.
for national protection. We need Greenland for national protection.
Greenland? We're on Greenland now?
And I don't know. They say Denmark.
Has he hit Ukraine?
Denmark has spent no money. They have
Has
no
he hit transgender?
protection. They say that
Dude, I
Denmark
can't
was
believe
there
he hit
300
Maduro.
years ago or something with a boat.
That
Well,
fucking-
there with
that
boats too, I'm
sucks.
sure.
Bro,
So,
oh my
we'll
god, my screen's
have to
absolutely
work it all out.
fucked.
But he felt very strongly we need it for national. We need Greenland for national
Bro.
security, not for minerals. We
My
have
screen
we
is
have so many
fucked.
sites for minerals and oil and everything. We have more oil than any other country in the world. We need Greenland for
Oh.
national security.
This is what
And
happens
if you
when
take a
Trump
look at Greenland,
says
you look up and
Maduro.
down the coast, you have
Why are you
Russian
saying
and Chinese
Maduro?
ships all
Oh
over
my
the
gosh.
place. We need it for national
Maduro,
security.
really?
We have to have it. And he wanted to lead
Holy
the
fuck.
charge. So we're making him, Marco, today, a special envoy to Greenland. Greenland's a big deal. Yeah.
Can you give an update on the talks that took place this past weekend and could a
Oh,
trilateral
that's my good. That's
discussion
my
of
good
sort be
monitor
the next
too,
step for
man. That's my
Ukrainian
good
US
monitor.
So the
delegation?
talks on Ukraine, Russia are going along. They lost, as you know, 27.
Ukraine!
Mostly soldiers, some people. But
Let's
people
go!
in Kiev,
Yes,
mostly
Ukraine!
soldiers. And the talks are going along. And I say that, there's tremendous hatred between these two
Yes,
leaders.
Ukraine!
Between
Now I can
President
buy a
Putin
new monitor!
and
Oh my
And I
god!
hope we can get it done. We are talking. Talks are going
Dude, I don't
okay.
even have Maduro as a
But,
strike, dude. That's
so
still
8
so annoying.
wars.
8
And
wars?
it's starting to shape up. They started.
Bro, are you going down the list?
Marco, we have that in pretty good shape.
Trump is going down the list!
So we stopped 8 wars, and I thought this would be in the middle of the pack, but maybe easy.
Oh my god, if you can hit
There's
transgender, I can actually buy a
lot
new
of hatred
monitor.
between those two people, and
Bro,
this hatred is-
this is so annoying! That's
one
so
war
annoying.
38 years,
It's okay.
one war 35 years, one war was going on for 32 years. And we stopped, think of it, we stopped a potential nuclear war between Pakistan and India.
Pakistan and
And-
India, bro? Trump, are we serious?
Head of Pakistan, highly respected general.
Fuck.
He's a field marshal. And also the Prime Minister of Pakistan said President Trump saved 10 million lives, maybe more, by getting that war. You know, 8 planes were shot down. That war was
8
something
planes
great.
were shot down.
And he actually said the other
That's
day,
a fake war he's
President
talking
Trump
about, surely.
saved
Bro.
10 million lives, maybe more. So we solved all these wars. The only one I haven't solved yet
Russia,
is
Ukraine.
Russia, Ukraine.
Boom. Boom, boys.
Russia and Ukraine, and have you?
All right, what are we looking like?
Zelensky or
Okay, we're only
Zelensky?
down
What do you
57
want
live.
to do? I mean, I'd like to see it stop.
Fuck, we lost
Look,
them.
we don't lose any money on that war anymore. You know, Biden gave $350 billion, and who knows what happened to it.
If we get a
We now
transgender
sell
for everyone, we're
missiles,
saved, but
planes,
we're
all
fucked
of
on
the
this
best
market.
military equipment. We sell it to NATO. We got NATO to go from 2% GDP to 5%. Nobody believed that
Bro.
to this day. Nobody's going to write that.
God, my
Nobody
screen.
believed it.
Can't
And they
believe my
take that
screen got
money and they
fucked.
pay it to the United States for weapons. So we sell weapons to NATO. We sell full price. We sell weapons to NATO, and NATO takes those weapons and probably distributes them, but gives a lot of them to Ukraine. So we don't lose any money like we did with Biden. He was spending money like a fool. He was a fool. What he did to our country is so horrible. But he gave it $350 billion between cash. Gave a lot of cash. 350 between cash and weapons. You remember at the beginning of that whole thing, I gave them javelins. Javelins are the anti-tank busters. And President Obama at the time
Barack
gave them
Hussein?
sheets. I gave them javelins. They gave him sheets.
Oh, he
You
had
know,
mental institution too.
Bottom line, it's time.
Okay.
I think they're all tired of that war.
We'll take that.
Everyone's tired of that war. It's got to stop. Yeah, please.
Pursuit of an sanctioned oil tanker yesterday. Are you able to share what became of that tanker? Was the U.S. able to seize
No,
it?
it's moving along, and we'll end up getting it. Yeah, we're actually pursuing it. Can you imagine? Because it came from the wrong location. It came out of Venezuela.
Venezuela.
And it was sanctioned. Yeah, please.
Goal in Venezuela to force Maduro from power.
Bro, fuck
I think if
Maduro,
Maduro-
bro.
I
Maduro
can't
fucking
tell.
smashed
It's
my
up to
goddamn
him what he wants to do.
display.
I think it would be smart for
I
him
can't
to do
believe
that,
he hit
but
Maduro.
Again, we're going to find out. Look, Venezuela
Stupid.
did terrible things to the United States.
Fucking
They sent
stupid.
Hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people into
Fentanyl?
our open border. They sent their criminals, they sent their prisoners, they sent their drug dealers, they sent their mentally insane and incompetent people
Mentally
into
insane.
our country more than any other country. Others did too. The Congo did. Others did too. And we just let them come right in because we were run by a stupid president. We
Stupid
don't have a
president.
stupid president anymore.
Mr. President, have you set up
Ah.
the meeting with the healthcare insurers just yet? And what are you hoping
Yeah,
to get? How
I'll
are
be
you hoping
setting
to
it up.
lower
I think we're
costs?
going to meet with healthcare, the healthcare insurers, the insurance companies. So what I'm asking for in healthcare is very simple. Obamacare is a disaster. I call it the Unaffordable Care Act. Unaffordable as opposed to it's unaffordable. They're going to have a tremendous.
He's going
increase in
crazy on these
premium,
questions.
which
He thinks
is
so
Obamacare,
long.
Which is them, the Democrats' fault. They'll try to blame
Democrat
Republicans.
again.
It's nothing to do with us. It's the Democrats' fault. What I want to do is we spend hundreds of billions of dollars a year that go to insurance companies. I want that money to go to the people and let the people buy their own health care. And everybody loves it. It's
Everybody
become our
loves
issue.
it.
Now, before I do that, I'll meet with the insurance companies, just as I met with the drug companies. As you know,
Dude,
we're
get us
meeting
a
with 4 other drug
transgender. One
companies,
type of the
Johnson
one.
and Johnson. But they've all agreed.
Ah,
We're meeting with them.
probably not.
This week it's coming up. It'll be a similar meeting. They've all agreed. But nobody would have thought the drug companies were going to do what they did. Were they giving away free drugs? And they've been so great. Okay? And we have most favored nations. Nobody thought that was possible. I don't think any other president ever tried to get it because they never thought they could. But with respect to the insurance companies, I want to meet. There's essentially 14 of them, 10 big, but there's a total of 14 pretty much, pretty big. And I want to meet with them, and I want to say, I want you to cut your rates way down, way down. And maybe if they do that, we'll be able to not cut them out. We'll be able to continue to deal with them, which is probably a little easier process. I think the best process is pay the money directly to the people, let them buy their own health care. But I'm going to meet with them the first week back. I do it now, but they're trying to come up with a schedule. They want to.
Wow, my screen is really annoying me now.
But
The
they want
fact,
to come
oh,
up
this
with a
is
schedule. I said,
destroyed.
Make it a good schedule.
I can't even see
Your
Trump.
rates have to come way
I can just
down.
only hear him.
We're also going to meet with other insurance companies because under
How
Biden,
annoying,
insurance
bro.
rates have gone through the roof. Auto insurance, home insurance. I mean, insurance companies are making far
It's
more than
fucking
they're
stupid.
entitled to make. So we're going to be doing that. But just in the meantime, we'll be meeting with the insurance companies in the first week, the first few days back in Washington, because they're trying to come up with a proposal that will
Transgender.
satisfy. Thank you very much, everybody.
We're done.
Appreciate it. I hope you're going to enjoy the battleships. They're going to be beautiful. Thank you. And have a great Christmas, if I don't say
Fuck!
Thank you very much.
Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you for saying Maduro. Fucking asshole. Bro. That's fucking negative $68 plus a fucking broken monitor. Are you serious? Destroyed. Fucking destroyed monitor. And negative $60. Are we dead ass? Bro, that's like negative $300 if we talk this fucking monitor. Oh my god. And because he hit Maduro. I don't even have that as a strike. I was just so fucking surprised. That's retarded. I'm retarded. I might be stupid. Bro, okay. Well, L market. Probably the worst fucking Trump market I've ever seen in my life. I've ever laid my eyes on. Goddamn, fuck you, Trump. Orange piece of ball crap. Dude. I'm leaving the MAGA movement. Officially. I'm doing a Marjorie Trader Brown. I'm leaving the MAGA movement. Negative $68 plus a smash monitor. Which might be my fault, but bad Trump market, bro. Bad Trump market. He did a lot more than I was hoping for. My dumbass buying no shares. I should just buy yes everything. Why do I even buy no shares? Why do I even buy no shares, bro? Ukraine hit, though. That was decent. Of course, no transgender. Sad. Well, go fuck yourself, Trump. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you, Trump. Smash my monitor. Oh my gosh, everything's falling. All right. We'll be back tomorrow for the Kennedy Center honors, where then hopefully we are able to hit our goal of 10K then. But otherwise, L market. Go fucking bro. Look at my screen. By the way, oh, I can't even. How do I? It's fucked. It's so fucked, dude. I know what I gotta get for fucking Christmas. A new goddamn monitor. Bruh. That fucking, I can't even see him. I could only hear Trump at the end. I couldn't even see him. At least the other two survived. You're right. You're right, brother. At least the other two fucking survived. The two monitors. I got 3. And so I put my good one in the middle, and of course when the middle one fell. Of course these other ones are worth like $30. Of course the one worth like $300 smashed. That's not fixable. This is definitely not fixable. L market. Terrible market. Fuck Trump. Fuck Pete Hegseth. Fuck the Secretary of War. Fuck the Secretary of the Navy. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Obviously, it's ironic. I just lost money on the market, okay? I love the military. I'm gonna have to enlist in the military if this keeps going on. I keep smashing monitors and losing $60. They're gonna put me in anger management. I'm yolking, lads. I'm yolking. L Trump market, though, we move on. Tomorrow is the Kennedy Center honors, where we're gonna absolutely fucking cook. We're gonna officially hit $10,000 or more tomorrow. I'm calling it. Tomorrow's the day we're hitting $10,000 or more. We're going to do a huge special for the Kennedy Center honors because we're about to hit it then. So, L Trump today, but Trump will be a W tomorrow. Right now, my friendship with Trump is canceled, but tomorrow we will become best friends again for the Kennedy Center honors. Hopefully. But then hopefully that's the day I hit 10K. What am I at now? Basically, like, not 10K? Yeah, not 10K. $9,973. So, maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. All right. My fucking monitor. I have to go get a new monitor now. Or something. Or just do, Live with these two.